The wisdom of letting go when people walk away. There was a time when Ion believed that love, friendships, and relationships were unbreakable bonds. He thought that when someone entered his life, they were meant to stay. But life has a way of teaching us lessons that no book ever can. It all started with Alina. She was his best friend, his closest confidant, the one who understood his silence. They shared dreams, laughed over silly jokes, and spent countless nights talking about their futures. But one day, without a clear reason, she became distant. The messages grew fewer, the laughter faded, and before Ion could understand what was happening, she was gone. At first, he tried to chase answers. Did I do something wrong? He wondered. He replayed their last conversations, searching for hidden meanings. He asked mutual friends, hoping to hear that it was just a phase. But the truth was simpler and more painful. She had moved on. And she had done so effortlessly. If someone can leave you so easily, they were never truly meant for you, his grandfather once told him. The words lingered in his mind. Could it be true? He had always believed that love and friendship were about fighting for each other, not letting go. But now, he questioned everything. One evening, Ion sat by the lake, the place where he and Alina used to talk for hours. He skipped stones across the water, watching the ripples spread and disappear. That's when he realized, people are like those ripples. Some come into your life, touch your heart, and leave a lasting impression. Others fade away as if they were never there. That night, he made a decision. He would stop trying to hold on to people who didn't want to stay. He would learn to let go. The test of time and memory. A year passed. The pain had dulled, and Ion had grown wiser. He often tested himself with a simple exercise. He would try to remember what had once worried him deeply. Most of the time, he realized those worries were now insignificant. If you want to test your memory, try to recall what you were worrying about 1 year ago. The heartache that once felt unbearable had become a lesson, not a burden. He understood now that life keeps moving, whether we choose to move with it or not. Walking away with maturity. One day, Ion met a girl named Zoya. She was different, calm, self-assured, and deeply aware of her worth. She had a way of seeing through people, of knowing who was genuine and who was pretending. He once asked her how she remained so unbothered by people who didn't appreciate her presence. She smiled and said, "Maturity is learning to walk away from people and situations that threaten your peace of mind, self-respect, values, and self-worth." Her words hit him like a revelation. He had spent so much time trying to make people stay, to prove his worth, to chase validation. But the real power was in knowing when to walk away. The journey of an eagle. Ion had always admired eagles. He had read that when storms approach, most birds seek shelter, but eagles use the wind to rise higher. An eagle uses the storm to reach unimaginable heights, his father once told him. He realized that life's struggles, losing people, facing rejections, dealing with betrayals, were not meant to break him. They were meant to lift him higher. Instead of resisting the storm, he decided to embrace it. The illusion of a circle versus a cage. One evening, Ion looked at the people around him. Some drained his energy, filling his mind with doubts and negativity. Others lifted him, inspiring him to grow. Look at the people in your circle. If you don't get inspired, you don't have a circle, you have a cage. That night, he quietly distanced himself from those who no longer aligned with his journey. He didn't need people who doubted him. He needed people who believed in him even when he doubted himself. The beauty of silence. Over time, he discovered another truth. Once the heart gets too heavy with pain, people don't cry. They just turn silent. Silence wasn't weakness. It was power. It was the ability to walk away without explaining, to let go without resentment. The secret of happiness. As years passed, Ion learned to embrace life as it came. He no longer tried to control everything. He let situations be what they were, rather than what he thought they should be. The secret of happiness is letting every situation be what it is, instead of what you think it should be. He found peace in acceptance. He found freedom in letting go. The final lesson. One day, Ion saw Lena again. She was at a cafe, laughing with new friends, completely unaware of his presence. For a brief moment, he wondered if she ever thought about him, about their past. But then, he smiled to himself. Never beg someone for their attention. When you beg, they feel powerful and take control of your feelings. He didn't need closure. He didn't need an apology. He had already won, not by proving his worth to her, but by realizing his own. As he walked away, he felt lighter than ever. Because in the end, the people who are truly meant for you will never leave so easily. And those who do, they were never meant for you to begin with. Thank you for spending this time with us. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Don't Give Up. Let's continue exploring life's challenges and insights together.